Engage your audience. Engage your audience. You see, sometimes some people think that virtual sessions aren't going to be very engaging. It has to be physical. If you cannot engage people on virtual sessions, you cannot engage them on physical session. Whether you see me or you don't see me, it's my voice that you need for the voice session to be engaging. So if my voice cannot engage you virtually, it will not engage you physically. It's the same thing for your audience. You cannot engage them virtually, you cannot engage them physically. As some people will say before, they say Ojulo Rawa. I tell them, not in this digital age. It was in those days that you say the conversation, the real conversation is seen face to face. No, you can see me via your webcam now. You can see me from your screen. We can have exactly the same conversation. It can be as powerful, as impactful, and as funny as it would have been compared to seeing you in person. So make sure you engage your audience. Whatever you need to say to keep your audience engaged, even though I have said whatever you need to say, it has to be things that are being said within the right context. So anything you need to say within the right context to keep your audience engaged, make sure you're saying it. Be very sensitive to religion, be very sensitive to culture, be very sensitive to tribe. There are things you cannot say. You're walking on a thin line in those areas. No matter how good you think your tribe is, the other tribes have something that is really good about them. So be very careful. No matter how good you think that your dialect is, some other dialects have something that is really good about them. No matter how good you think your culture is, other cultures cannot be totally neglected or ignored just because you think you have a better culture. All of us are human beings, all of us are one, all of us have blood, and the color of the blood running in every human being is red. There's no human being with blue blood. Nobody bleeds green or yellow. All of us bleed red. So for that alone, if you're a knowledgeable person, you know that you should treat everybody fair and square, treat everybody equally. So it's important to pay attention to that. Don't actually disengage some people. So engage your audience, bring in jokes, talk about anything that resonates with them, talk about anything that connects with them. Take, for example, if I'm talking to Ibadan people, I know that you cannot finish a conversation with Ibadan people and not mention Amala. If you're talking to people from Ijebu, you cannot finish a conversation with people with Ijebu or from Ijebu origin and not, talk about maybe Ibiripo, talk about Ikokore. If it's Egba people, you have to talk about Lafu and stuff like that. And depending on brothers from South or Southeast, you either talk about Oporoko, you talk about Oha soup, whatever it is that connects with people. And your analogy, your illustrations, those are the things that you also use to connect with them as well. You don't degrade or downgrade what people believe in and expect that you are connecting with them or that you are engaging with them. So you really have to use what resonates with them. The same way you cannot abuse their faith or their belief in God. So it's very important. So make sure that you actually pay attention to that. Then